What's up, guys? Slow motion guy here. Alright, so this is like a update on my Hogan video, along with other things. And mostly this video is going to be about the comments Honky Tonk Man made towards Hogan being in TNA, and how he said this could be the downfall. But I just opened up an article and it looks very interesting. So, like I said, this is off a website, nodq.com. A lot of the information is accurate. So I'm just gonna read this little article as is real quick. Radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge is a close personal friend of Hogan and has posted some comments on his Twitter page that will be interesting to everybody. He wrote, "Hogan is the boss, period. Him and Eric will run the show. Things are going to get interesting. Vince is going to have a beat fest. A beat fit." He later added, the boss, no work. He won't go back to only being the work boss. He is the boss, promise. And he's saying this about TNA. So, when asked by one of his Twitter followers what he meant by Hogan being the boss, he clarified he is the booker, period. Saw it in his contract. Terry and Eric won't make the same mistakes they made in ECW. Wow. And it's funny, the article says, take it at its word. So basically, Hogan and Eric Bischoff are supposedly the new bookers, period. Eric, I can understand. Not so much Hogan. But Eric, I can totally understand. Now let's go to those comments made by Honky Tonk Man. He says, as an outsider looking in, I see the end of TNA. Is Hogan a double agent? Dumping Jared a few weeks ago, Russo having heat with every heart-beating person on the planet, and now works beside Hogan? Don't think so. Hogan and WWE have been in bed for the past 20 years. Look what happened to the cocaine legal league. Look what happened with the cocaine league XWF. As soon as they did all the tapes to sell for TV, WWE pulled the top stars, i.e. Hogan, Hennig, Lawler, and the list went on, thus killing XWF after they spent $30 million. DC Carter fell into the arms of the hillbilly Jarrett's and Vince Man of God Russo, who said anyone over 30 was too old for the business. Now, of all people, she wants to throw money at Eric Bischoff and Hogan. Now, for you Hulksters, hope you kick some cheese back to Vince. I see a scam. TNA dead within a year. WWE kills from the inside. WCW was the master plan. XWF was the next victim. Ring of Honor will fall when Vince wants them to go away. As long as they're pay-per-views and as long as they're not a pay-per-view or TV threat, they will live on. Pretty much. That's what that says. Hold up. Let's see. Let the other guys spin and spin and spin. Then take the top guys and the promotion starts to die. Tie up the buildings where they have no place to run. Case in point, WWE tied up any buildings around the world after they see the numbers of Hogan's Australian tour. Do you think 1 minute WWE is going to let Hogan and Flair tour the world for TNA? Not going to happen. Wow. Powerful statement there. And a little quick update. TNA there's rumors within the backstage of them trying to move to Monday nights from 8 to 10. But it's not really set yet. Also, just real quick, Kennedy has an acting career, so we're not going to see him in. Well, he's starting to start up an acting career, so we're not going to see him in TNA for a while. RVD said if the money is right and he can work a light schedule, DDP basically said not as long as he's not going as long as Russo's there. Wait. No, wrong person. DDP said he doesn't really plan on wrestling again. Austin's pulling a rock. Ric Flair hasn't confirmed or denied involvement, and Goldberg said he's not doing anything with TNA as long as Russo's around. So that was major updates. The link to all that is going to be in the sidebar. So yeah, guys, I'm adios out of here.